That's what I'm going to do now, isn't it? I'm introducing the show, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yes, of course I am. It's Diplomatic Immunity. Yeah. It's the first one of the year, and that's a reason to celebrate, I think. And the other reason to celebrate is because I'm going to turn off the music now.
I'm waiting for it.
Oh, it's turned off.
Oh, thank goodness.
Brilliant. Right, so...
Turned me off.
Well, ooh. Well...
Spicy. A little bit of comedy there.
Yeah, well,
Chris.
I don't know whether I like that or not.
Observational comedy.
Anyway, so, to my right, there's obviously two people on the show. We talk a lot of rubbish for the next hour. And on my right, it's the king of quips, the perpetrator of puns, the lion tamer of limericks, the jester of jokes, the hero of humour, and the lull generator himself. It's Little Chris!
Hey!
The lull generator himself.
Yes.
I am the lull generator.
And
self-designated title.
to my left, it is an undisputed person of the world. It's Tom Gherkin!
He gets all that, and I just get he's an undisputed person of the world.
Well, I think you are a person of the world.
Particularly rubbish. Shall we hear the jingle? Do you want to hear the jingle for the show?
Yes, please.
Oh, I like jingles.
Here it is.
Diplomatic Immunity on Xpress Radio. Xpress Radio.
Wow.
Do you like that?
Ooh,
That's epic.
That was a bit scary,
not bad, is
actually. It scared me slightly.
Our two listeners will be thrilled.
Well, yeah, exactly.
They will, man. Our two listeners will be loving that.
Yes. Well, let's go to round one. Round one's slightly different because this is the music that somehow relates to a news story round.
Okay, well that's good.
Basically, I play a clip of some music, and
We have to guess what.
you have to guess what it is.
Yeah.
And if you can guess a news story, that's 1 point. And then I'll ask you a following up question. Here we go.
Is this somehow related to Nick Clegg?
10 points.
True.
This question was actually about Sarkozy and Obama. Did you guys see that?
there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Whilst the microphones are still turned on, Sarkozy and Obama did a Gordon Brown. I believe that's the correct term for it now.
Why are they liars?
Because they said, or Sarkozy said, that Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu was a liar. To which
that's
Barack
why he
Obama
called him a
said,
liar.
"You may be sick of him, but me, I have to deal with him every day."
Yeah.
So I ask you this: if you could say anything to any leader of the world, who would it be to, and what would you say?
I think I'd go with the original thing, and I think it was about Clegg. So I'd call up Cameron and tell him to sort it out. Actually, I'd call up Cameron. I was going to pick Clegg, but you did actually say leaders of the world, so I feel like that would have been a little bit.
Yeah,
It's not true, is it?
Would have been shifty, that one.
Shifty answer.
Well, that's worthy of a 3-pointer, I'd say, because I don't like
kind.
David Cameron. So,
No.
Good.
am I right?
Well, I'm hoping you don't like Papandreou, the Greek former leader.
Well, he's
Papandreou.
quite funny, to be fair.
Well, I would...
did
Is
a
his
really
name-
good job with Greece, I think.
Yeah.
What's his name? Is his name Papandreou, or is it Papa Andreu, like Papa Smurf? Like, which one is it?
2 points to Tom. He's storming this round.
Well,
Pick it up.
okay, well, I would ask him why, because Greece have got a list of hazardous professions
Yes, yeah,
in which you can retire at an earlier age and get a state pension, which is 90% of your wage. And so I would ask him, and so I would ask him why hairdressing, baking, and the fashion industry is on the list of hazardous professions. I mean, what do bakers in Greece do that's so dangerous? Like,
Anyway, so producer Amanda has just told us that The Sun, 11 hours ago, has said that Frankie Kosa begged some girls for a thriesome.
Okay, just clarifying here. Frankie Kosa, just to clarify so that we don't do anything slanderous. Frankie Kosa, we are reporting on The Sun reporting on this story.
Yes,
just
we
to
are.
clarify, we're not reporting on him begging girls for a threesome. Why would we? We're reporting on The Sun reporting
Exactly.
that he
So
begged
we
these
can't,
girls
we
for
can't
a
get screwed
menage a
over
trois.
that. Yes.
did he beg anyone to graze two types of cattle
Wait a minute.
together?
So this happened last night,
I don't know. I would assume
which
so.
is last Friday night. Was one of these girls Katy Perry? Because I think that's relevant to one of her songs.
Or I kissed a girl and I liked
No,
it.
she does a song called Last Friday Night where she says we had a menage a trois, so it actually was quite good.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get that.
It was quite a good
so
joke.
minus a point to Tom there.
Well,
that's
why
anyway,
I'm losing points because you don't have any interest in pop music.
Well, all right. Okay, so let's move on to the next round. Do you want to play the jingle for us? Can we get the jingle?
What, do you want the jingle up again?
Just for the next round.
I can. I
just
generally
play
speaking, you've got to say, you know, oh, what's this? He admitted taking cocaine, but again, the Metro reporting the Sun. So we're reporting on a newspaper reporting on another newspaper.
Yes, yeah. I think we've... it's a tenuous link there, I think.
Forget it, he snorted cocaine. Yeah, what is he going to do? He's not going to sue Xpress Radio.
Can we have the...
Diplomatic immunity on Xpress Radio. Xpress Radio.
That's it.
It's just...
With diplomatic immunity. They can't do anything.
They can't
You know
do
what I
anything.
mean?
You can't sue us. You don't even know where we are.
Yeah.
Can we have the scores on the doors, please, Amanda? Oh, she's just writing them down
You've
now.
got to give her more.
So in the meantime of her writing down the scores, let's just say about the feature that went straight in the bin this morning, because there is always a lot of stuff that doesn't get into the show, because we obviously are a quality organisation. So this feature was the audio picture round, where I show the listeners a picture and they decide what animal they look like. But that went straight in the bin, so we won't be doing that later.
That doesn't quite.
Okay, anyway, Tom Gherkin, you are on 29.5.
That's quite a good score. Normally a show-winning score.
But Little Chris is on 59.5.
That's
so
I'm pretty sure no one's ever scored that high on this game.
New records being broken all the time.
Well, exactly.
Damn.
Anyway, should we move on to the next round?
Yeah.
Right, this is round 2, and it's there's nothing significant about it. Basically, it is just another round. So yes, questions. Right, Justin Bieber.
Want to, if any time anyone says anything quite dangerous that could get us in trouble, should I play with diplomatic?
I think you should.
Okay, anytime it's a risk, I'll just hit that.
Right. So cool. Justin Bieber has apparently fathered a child. If the allegation is true, what will the child look like, and how horrendous will it be for the human race?
Do you remember that story like 3 years ago about the 12-year-old father?
Yes.
Do you remember the 15-year-old girl and the boy was 12 years old? Does that mean that Justin Bieber fathering a child is like a new record as the youngest father?
Yeah, I like it.
It's inferring he was younger than 12 there, Chris.
It was.
Yeah.
Little Chris in the corner looking confused, so minus a point.
Oh.
But 2 points for
Who
that.
lost a point?
Sorry, minus a point to Little Chris, because he's confused in the corner.
You're learning.
Whereas plus 2 to Tom.
There you go. Clawing him back, Little Chris.
Yeah.
3-point swing.
Yeah, well, exactly. It is...
It's a 3-point swing.
So, what will he look like then, Little Chris?
Well, I hate to say it, but he's probably going to look like...
Call him Krillittle Chris.
I did.
Krillittle Chris.
Do you know what? I'm happy with it.
I like
it.
it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so am I. I hate to say it, he's probably going to look like a human being.
Whoa. I don't know whether to believe you, though.
I mean, yeah, it's in all fairness, like...
But let's just be thankful that Justin Bieber didn't have a child with Rebecca Black.
Diplomatic immunity on Xpress Radio.
That's an
Xpress Radio.
That's an automatic punchline there.
Is that the guy who whispers for Xpress Radio? Is that the same guy who does the Cube?
It might be. I have no idea.
We're going up in the world here at Xpress Radio.
We are. We're slowly improving.
Can we put 9.5 points to Chris, please?
Thanks.
X Factor source quoted on frankiecacosa.com.
I didn't even know that was a website.
I still can't quite believe that is a website. Says he did break the golden rule.
Well, we just don't know what that golden rule is.
It came from the horse's mouth. Literally.
Diplomatic immunity on Xpress Radio. Xpress Radio.
The Cube.
Our new sponsors.
That is plus 15 to Little Chris.
I was just going to say, just to defend Justin Bieber, that the president of Israel actually invited him to have a press conference, like a chat together, because he thought that because Justin Bieber was in Israel on tour, and the president thought it'd be a good idea to invite him to have a chat. So clearly he's got some political use.
Justin Bieber has met Barack Obama
Yeah, he
David
gets
Cameron
around.
and,
He gets around. He's obviously politically astute, so I reckon that will be passed. That will be passed down to his child. Justin Bieber's son could be the future president.
It's possible. That would be horrendous for the human race.
That probably would be, yeah.
But that Netanyahu thing, that's brilliant, because he sort of saw the solution to the Gaza Strip problem as Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
And
quite a good solution.
The Palestinians and the Israelis would equally hate something for the first time,
I guess,
and would actually join together just to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And then they'd forget.
A tactic to get everyone out of the Gaza Strip, by playing Justin Bieber and just seeing how long it takes before people just go, oh no, I'm just going home.
But you know,
I'm going to go home and have some hummus.
But you know when...
That's Greece.
Yeah.
Different.
Let's all go to Greece.
Different. Well, let's go to Greece, start up a career in hairdressing, retire when we're 40 and get a 90%.
Oh, it wasn't frankiekokoza.co.uk, because Frankie Kokoza is an organisation.
Why is Frankie Kokoza an organisation?
I don't know.
It's like he's some government, you know...
Yeah. Oh God, Kokoza's organised!
That is plus 20 to Tom, I believe. Yes, he's bringing it back. Right, so...
Like S Club 7, I'm bringing it back to you.
So Prince William, he's the latest person to have been apparently phone hacked in the phone hacking scandal. That's the best place to be phone hacked. But what was the strangest, weirdest or funniest thing journalists would have heard from him?
It's the worst place to be phone hacked. Like, I'd much rather if someone tried to phone hack my shoe.
Yeah,
like,
but...
Then they wouldn't get that.
But it's more logical, isn't it? If you're phone hacked in a phone hacking scandal... There's a bit more logic there.
That's not the best place to be phone hacked. It's the worst place to be phone hacked.
Well, it's the most logical place.
All the places to be phone hacked.
Wouldn't you...
Minus 10 for arguing.
But wouldn't you...
I can do that,
wouldn't you rather be phone hacked in early learning centre with one of those toy phones?
Yeah, minus 10 to you as well. Anyway, let's answer the question and we can move on.
Okay, I think the worst thing they'd find in his answer phone would be... hello, Kate. It's Big Will. Just so you know, wondering about getting your royal behind up in my regal suite.
Diplomatic immunity on Xpress Radio. Xpress Radio.
Now, time for this week's audio Sudoku. That the numbers are 3, 7, and 5. Answers on a postcard, please. Now to round 4.
3, 2.
No, you can't. You said 3, 7, and 5. The numbers already there.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Yep, it's
and then 2. Oh no, it'd have to be 5, wouldn't it? The other one would have to be 5. They all up to 10, don't they?
Well,
I've done it wrong already.
You have, because I've already said the 3 numbers. They're in there, and you're trying to work around them. But you've said both of them twice.
No, but I was just clarifying one of them in order to.
Right, plus 20 for trying. I'll give you that.
Thank you very much. Very kind.
But anyway, this round is a new round. I introduced it. It's about naming the King Crazy of the Week. Now, many of you don't know that there are lots of crazy people in the world, and they don't get the recognition they deserve.
Yeah.
So we decided we should, not name and shame, but name and celebrate in the crazy. So, Tom, who did you reckon this week? What's happened? Who's King Crazy?
Well, he got mentioned a little bit earlier, but I think this will be relevant. This will give you a clue who I'm going to go for. Then combine that with a bit of this.
Hello, I'm Giuseppe. I got something special for you.
What do you think?
That strangely, that fits quite well.
I think they go together bizarrely well. Mario Balotelli,
Yeah, but what has he done in the past
all
week?
in the news.
Let's think about it. The past week.
All in the news, Mario Balotelli.
To be fair, in the last week, Mario Balotelli has come out saying he's not crazy, so it's kind of contradictory.
Thank you very much.
He says he does some funny things, but he's not crazy.
Balotelli literally said, "I'm not crazy," and I think that if you have to go out and say I'm not crazy, that surely is proof that you definitely are crazy.
It is the worst offence, because if you have to actually say you're not crazy, you are probably crazy. I see
You're
what you mean.
Basically just saying, okay, fair enough. Even I know.
Yeah, well, I think that's it's a very valid point. But he,
I feel like I'm not going to get many points for it, though.
It's just what has happened in the past week.
Well, he said he's not crazy. I mean, that's pretty good. I think if you put our producer Amanda on it, she could find a bunch of things that the Daily Mirror believes he's done in the last week.
But it has to be in the past week. That's the thing.
That's what.
So what have you got then, Chris? Little Chris, of course.
Thank you.
Well, obviously you're not talking to yourself.
Well, you never know.
I think we all got that.
Big Chris could be the crazy man of the week. No, I've gone for. I read in the Metro a couple of days ago that 2 robbers armed with axes, so pretty dangerous, went into a shop. They went in once for the first time. And strangely didn't go away with anything. So obviously the guy who owned the shop did pretty well to defend his or herself. They decided that wasn't good enough, which is fair, because when you've got an axe, you know, you're going to be pretty crazy and want to go for more.
It makes sense.
They went in, and instead of going for the cash desk or the expensive wine, they stole a packet of Monster Munch.
Now, there are so many things. Well, I think it's fair enough. Monster Munch is quite nice.
But the craziest part about that is the Monster Munch was priced at 65p. I think that's crazy. So whoever was responsible for pricing a packet of crisps at over 50p, that should be the person considered to be crazy of the week. What has the world come to?
Do your rap. Stop having a go at me and do your rap.
Fine. What am I going to be rapping about when I do a show?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I mean,
what are you going to be rapping about?
Yeah. Okay. This is the rap about.
Do you want to give him a beat, please, Little Chris?
I think you'll find. Oh, that's good. But I'd appreciate it if you could join in with me with. I've made it a little bit old school. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air style.
Oh God, no. Oh.
In a West Pool in Dorset, born and raised. In my bedroom was where I spent most of my days. Studying, revising, listening to rock and rubbing it a couple times into a sock. When a couple bad thoughts, they got into my head. Made me put the stuff underneath my bed. But then my mum searched my room and she found a spliff. She said, "You're moving to study journalism at uni in Cardiff." I whistled for a train and when it came by, I got up to the track because I don't want to die. If anything, I should have stayed home and got high. But I thought, nah, forget it, I might as well try. I pulled up to Express about 10:15 and I yelled to Chris Williams, "Wake up, let's play radio." Looked at my kingdom, it was clean to a T. I could sit back and host Diplomatic Immunity.
Diplomatic Immunity on Xpress Radio.
The Office literally went wild when Tom was rapping then. It was mental.
Thank you very much for listening, guys. And do you wanna?
Oh yeah, look, we're on Facebook, Diplomatic Immunity. Go on and like us because we like you. And thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.
Diplomatic Immunity on Xpress Radio. Xpress Radio.
Hey, this is Chris Jericho. You're listening to Xpress Radio. Don't change it, or I will find you. I know where you live. I have your address right in front of me.